Hello and welcome. I am Cuff Me Up, and this is an update on my legendary adventure. Now, where we left off, I was aiming for the icy runestones. I planned on doing it through champ farming, and I was trying to decide between Twilight and the Juggernaut. Now, I have decided which one I'm going after. I've decided Twilight, because lately I find myself using the greatsword a ton more than I would the hammer. I mean, the hammer's fun, it's just, I only see myself using that for very special occasions. I still see myself using it, but most of the time I'm probably going to have a greatsword out, so I'd want to, make the legendary that I'd probably be using the most. And since we have our 100 icy runestones, oh, and I just went ahead and bought the superior sigil of blood. So there's another component marked down. Yeah, just because that's really cheap and you can get it easily. Next is the Gift of Darkness. Now with this we need 250 cured hardened leather squares, 250 orichalcum ingots, 100 onyx lodestones, and a Gift of Ascalon. I'm gonna go check out the recipe just in case I'm off in any bits of it. But I think for the most part that's the exact numbers. Now, there we go, Gift of Darkness. Now, the orichalcum ingots and that are the easy parts. The reason the orichalcum ingot is easy is because of the way I've been gaining my gold. I'll bring that up in a moment. I feel like the main problem, originally I thought the main problem was going to be the Gift of Ascalon, but it turns out I'm already, after one day, I've got some pretty good progress. I'm 1/3 of the way there. You have to do a free explorable path at least 9 times. Not in a row, like every day you do 3 paths for a couple days, and yeah, then you'll get it. So I'm well on my way to that, thanks to the new and awesome Looking for Group tool. I was added to the beta recently. I think a lot of people were. So it's super easy to just click on this and then, join any other parties. Yeah, I just hate when people are picky. But for the most part, my experience with random people have been good. Usually if they're mean people or just kind of unpleasant people to be around, they just kind of quit immediately. They just kind of leave. Rather than causing trouble or being mean to people, they just up and go. So for the most part, it's been rather pleasant. I've only had a couple occasions where somebody would just up and leave, and that was only during my first run through. Anyway, so when it comes to getting the Gift of Ascalon, I'm gonna, play the dungeon a bunch of times. I have to. That's how it's gonna work. Then when it comes to the orichalcum ingots, I will just continue what I have been doing. Now, what I have been doing is not farming. I have not been champ farming. Originally, that was my plan, but the thing is, champ farming, or at least the groups, have kind of died down over here on Maguma. So you have to be kind of on at very specific hours to get in. So, and I'm on at very odd hours, as you can see. Yeah, so I wasn't able to get a lot of that done. Instead, most of my gold has been coming from my alts. As some of you may know, I have 6 level 80 alts. I believe I mentioned that in the last video. And I've been farming orichalcum and orichalcum nodes and ancient woodlog nodes. And through those, I've been able to make quite a bit of cash, or quite a bit of gold, considering the price that they are at currently on the trading post. 5 for orichalcum, 8 for ancient wood logs. Now what I do is, I head to either Frostgorge Sound or South Sun Cove. Now with Frostgorge Sound, I just kind of, scan around until I found all the orichalcum nodes and ancient wood saplings. Then I just grab each of those and jump onto an alt, go through, grab those as well, jump onto an alt, go through, grab those as well, until I've gone through with all my alts, and I deposit collectibles with each of them. well, after they're done collecting my deposit collectibles, then I head down here with a row. I scan around for all the nodes I can find, you know, orichalcum, ancient wood logs, or I just look it up, because there are some pretty good websites out there that have an updated, you know, placement on the nodes, although lately they haven't been very reliable. And you just run through grabbing, you know, all the tier 6 materials you need, or the orichalcum or ancient wood logs you need. And yeah, through that I've been able to make at least, well, from one of those areas, if I'm smart with how I sell my ancient wood planks or logs, I can make about 3 gold. So on days where I farm both, I can make around 6. Plus, I've been making Deldrimore ingots. Well, the ascended, you know, ingots and the ascended planks. Those sell for about maybe 3 to 4 gold. One sells for around 3 gold, the other one sells for around 4, so I get about 7 gold from that as well. Meaning, on a very good day, I'll get around maybe 12 gold, you know, just taking away the cost of all the waypointing from getting my characters there. And on sort of a lower day, I'll get like 9 or 10. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. I haven't been champ farming. The only times I have really been champ farming was during some of Dante's streams, but Dantane's, not Dante. He only streamed once within this time frame. Actually, I'm not sure he streamed at all. It seems like he's finally just stopped streaming Guild Wars 2, maybe. He seems to be focusing a lot more on Hearthstone and stuff like that, which is, you know, fine. You can, you know, if people want to play a certain game, they can play it. It's just, it was, you know, the joining in during the farming was kind of fun. And a way for me to actually get a ton of gold. And he just invites anybody who's watching the stream over. Yeah, I'm ranting at this point. My apologies. I might just edit that out. Anyway, since we have, well, we have everything we need. From that, next we'll be getting this. The Gift of Darkness. So, when it comes to getting the orichalcum ingots, I will just continue my current farming schedule. You know, go through, find the orichalcum nodes, mine them out, get all my alts, mine them out, deposit it all, and then craft it into ingots. And when it comes to the lodestones, all my gold from the dungeon runs and from my farming will go directly into that. Into buying cores. Because I believe they're kind of cheap, right? Let's take a look. They're spelling with an A. It's fucking dumb. Oh, they're 9 silver. So I'd have to buy around 200. Ooh, damn. 180. That could be expensive. Anyway, yeah, most of my gold will be going towards that. You know, getting my onyx lodestones. And I'll be doing random dungeon runs using the looking for group tool. I've been able to find some pretty good people, you know, some pretty good groups that are okay with stuff, and just gonna let the occasional fuck-up slide, while still helping me get it done in a reasonable manner. So yeah, good on Guild Wars 2 if they're looking for group tool. It's very nice. And I believe that's everything to mention on progress currently. So I mentioned that I'm going for Twilight. I got all the icy runestones. I'm aiming for the Gift of Darkness. I mentioned how... Oh, and when it comes to making those ascended planks and ascended ingots, I would just do what I did with what I'm doing with orichalcum and ancient wood logs, but with lower level areas like, you know, hardwood logs, platinum ore, iron ore, softwood logs, etc. In fact, I believe that's the only farm I have footage of. Sorry that I don't have footage of the champ farming or the orichalcum farming. It's just, I never really focused on doing the orichalcum farming. I don't know why I never just turned it on and started recording. It's because a lot of the time I like to listen to music and stuff. I don't know. But I do have footage of me farming the hardwood planks to the platinum ore, so I'll just have some of that up showing how I, go through, grab all the nodes, then jump to another character, go through, grab all the nodes, jump to another character, blah blah blah. And yeah, that's how I'm mainly making my gold as of now. So originally, before, when I thought having a bunch of alts, or only focusing on a bunch of alts was a bad idea, it's actually paying off lately. Quite a bit, in fact. So yeah. That's our current progress. We will be getting the Gift of Darkness next, and I hope to get it soon. Yeah. I believe that's everything covered. Soon we will have Twilight. Actually, not soon at all. It'll take a while. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.